If you still believe that science has already uncovered all the secrets of the universe, prepare yourself for something that might completely change the way you see the world, especially for those of us who have spent a lifetime watching the world evolve. From black and white TVs to the internet, from the first moon landing to artificial intelligence, it's hard to imagine that the universe still holds such big surprises. But it does. And what's happening now is perhaps one of the most astonishing discoveries of our time. The James Webb Space Telescope, one of the most advanced tools ever built to explore the cosmos, has been capturing images that are leaving scientists around the world speechless. What they're seeing doesn't match the old rules we thought the universe followed. It's as if nature decided to rewrite the script right before our eyes. We used to think galaxies formed slowly over billions of years, growing little by little. But now, Webb is showing us galaxies that were already fully developed when the universe was still very young, something like seeing a 100-year-old tree the day after planting the seed. That's not just surprising, it's deeply puzzling. Some of these galaxies aren't just well-formed, they contain heavy elements like oxygen and iron, which should have taken many generations of stars to create. But they're already there, shining brightly in a universe that should still be in its early stages. It means that stars must have lived and died incredibly fast to spread these materials so early on. This discovery forces scientists to revisit everything they thought they knew about how galaxies are born and how fast the universe grew right after the Big Bang. And this is just the beginning. Over the next few minutes, we're going to explore how these findings are not only reshaping our understanding of space, but also opening up entirely new questions about the nature of reality itself. If you don't want to miss out on any of these fascinating insights and want to keep learning things that truly matter for your mind and well-being, click the subscribe button below. It means a lot to us, and it helps you stay informed. Leave us a comment with just one powerful word that this video inspires in you, like wonder or mystery. And if this caught your attention, don't forget to like and share this video with someone you care about. Stay with us, because at the end of the video, there's a very special message waiting for you, one you won't want to miss. As we begin to grasp the shocking speed at which those early galaxies appeared, the James Webb Space Telescope continues to reveal even more surprising details, ones that suggest the universe isn't just expanding in chaos, but may actually be following a mysterious kind of order. And that idea, it's both comforting and deeply intriguing, because, for many of us, there's a quiet beauty in knowing that even the vastness of space might be guided by something greater, something structured. One of the most astonishing things discovered recently is what scientists are calling cosmic filaments. Think of them as gigantic threads connecting galaxies across unimaginable distances, forming what experts now refer to as the cosmic web. Instead of finding galaxies scattered randomly, the James Webb Telescope is showing us that they're aligned in specific patterns, as if drawn together by invisible hands, forming long strands that stretch across the sky like a delicate but powerful net. In one image, taken from a time just 830 million years after the Big Bang, we see 10 galaxies perfectly lined up like beads on a string. These filaments aren't small. They can stretch for hundreds of millions of light years. And what's truly remarkable is how organized they are, almost like a design. These patterns don't match what scientists expected based on previous computer simulations. It's leading researchers to question whether unknown forces or hidden laws of nature may have been at work in shaping the early universe. This level of organization changes how we think about everything, from how galaxies are born to how they move through space. It even affects how stars form and how entire clusters of galaxies interact with one another. In simple terms, what we're seeing is a kind of architecture in the universe, something that suggests deep, hidden rules behind the apparent randomness of the cosmos. Imagine that. After all these years, we're still uncovering signs that the universe may be far more connected, elegant, and intentional than we ever believed. And as we move forward, keep this thought in your heart. Perhaps the cosmos, just like life, is held together by invisible threads of meaning. If you're finding this as fascinating as we are, please remember to hit the like button. Share this video with someone curious and let us know in the comments. What does this web of galaxies make you feel? Now that we've seen how galaxies may be woven together in vast cosmic threads, another mystery unfolds, one that brings us face to face with forces we cannot see, but that shape everything around us. It's as if the universe is gently whispering to us that there's far more going on than meets the eye. The James Webb Space Telescope has recently observed strange distortions in space. Gravitational effects so strong they bend the light coming from distant galaxies. These distortions don't match what we would expect based on the visible matter in those areas. In simpler words, there's gravity pulling things around, but we can't see what's causing it. This leads scientists to something both mysterious and crucial: dark matter. Dark matter is a type of material that doesn't shine or reflect light. We can't see it directly, but we know it's there because of the way it pulls on things through gravity. It's invisible, yet it makes up most of the matter in the universe. And what Webb is showing us is that it might not be spread evenly as we once thought. In fact, it might be gathered in specific areas, shaping galaxies and bending light in ways that challenge all the physics we've known until now. One of the clearest examples of this came in September 2023, when Webb captured an image of a distant galaxy surrounded by a nearly perfect circle of light, what scientists call an Einstein ring. This happens when light from another galaxy, even farther away, is bent by the gravity of the one in front. But to form a ring that precise, there must be an enormous amount of matter involved, much more than what we can see. When researchers added up all the visible matter in the image, they realized something was missing. A lot of something. They concluded that about 6 times more dark matter was needed to explain the powerful gravity that created the ring. These discoveries are making scientists question everything from the nature of gravity to the very structure of space and time. Maybe dark matter interacts in ways we haven't imagined. Maybe there are new laws of physics just waiting to be discovered. And so, as we continue exploring the heavens, we're reminded of how much remains unseen, but not unfelt. The universe is telling us that its secrets go deeper than light alone can show. If this amazes you as much as it does us, be sure to stay with us. And tell us in the comments, what do you think is hiding in the dark spaces between the stars? As if seeing invisible matter wasn't enough, the James Webb Space Telescope has begun to capture something even stranger, something that feels almost like a message. In the vast emptiness of space, where everything should be quiet and still, Webb has detected a series of lights pulsing in a rhythm so perfect, so precise, that it left scientists in complete disbelief. Imagine this. In April 2025, the telescope picked up pulses of light that flashed every 29.437 seconds from a region of space that appeared completely empty. Nothing was visible there. No stars, no galaxies, no known objects. Yet these pulses continued, one after the other, like clockwork. They lasted for exactly 37 minutes, then stopped without warning as suddenly as they began. At first, astronomers thought it might be pulsars, those spinning neutron stars that send out beams of light at regular intervals. But there was a problem. Pulsars are usually located inside star systems or near remnants of supernovas. These lights were coming from a place with absolutely nothing around, and the rhythm was too perfect. It was as if something, or someone, had intentionally switched them on and off. That's when theories started to bloom. Could it be some unknown natural phenomenon we've never seen before? A type of physics that doesn't follow the rules we know? Or, though still far from proven, could this be a form of communication? A signal? Of course, we must be careful with such bold ideas. Science demands evidence, not just wonder, but the mere possibility sparks something powerful in us. Because if such a signal were ever confirmed to come from an intelligent source, it would mean we are not alone, and that the universe might be trying to talk back. What gives these pulses an almost emotional weight is how they remind us of heartbeats, of life. Something out there, deep in the dark, is keeping time with an invisible clock. And it makes you wonder, what else might be waiting in the quiet? If this stirs your curiosity, don't forget to leave a word in the comments. Maybe mystery or hope. Like this video, share it with someone who still believes in wonder. And remember, at the end of this journey, there's a message you won't want to miss. Just when we think space couldn't surprise us more, the James Webb Space Telescope opens another door, this time to something that feels almost poetic. The idea that the universe itself might carry memories. Not memories like ours, of faces or moments, but deep impressions left in space and time, echoes of cycles that came long before our own. There's a growing theory among scientists that the universe may not have started only once. Instead, it may go through endless cycles of expansion and renewal. This is called cyclic cosmology. It suggests that after growing for billions of years, the universe might one day shrink, collapse, and then begin again, over and over. And incredibly, some scientists believe we may be seeing signs of these past cycles written in the fabric of the cosmos. One of the people who helped bring this idea forward is physicist Roger Penrose, who proposed a version of this theory called conformal cyclic cosmology. According to him, each universe leaves behind marks, tiny patterns, in something called the cosmic microwave background, which is the faint light left over from the Big Bang. Imagine it like ripples on a pond after a stone has sunk. Some researchers have found strange anomalies in that cosmic background, and they believe these could be leftovers from events that happened before our current universe even began. What makes this idea so fascinating is that it redefines our understanding of time. We've always thought of time as a straight line, from past to present to future. But what if time is more like a circle, or even a spiral? What if the things that happened long ago are still influencing the universe today? The James Webb Telescope, with its incredible ability to see ancient galaxies and structures, is helping scientists test these bold ideas. By looking at the oldest light and the farthest stars, we might soon find clearer signs that the cosmos has a deeper story, one that stretches far beyond what we thought possible. And for those of us who have lived many seasons of life, the thought that the universe, too, goes through cycles can be oddly comforting. Perhaps everything in nature follows a rhythm, even the stars. If this touched something in your heart, share your thoughts in the comments. Leave us a word that comes to mind, maybe eternity or cycle. Like and share the video with someone who loves thinking deeply, and remember, the final chapter holds something truly special. As we look back at everything the James Webb Space Telescope has shown us, mature galaxies that appeared too soon, invisible webs connecting the cosmos, strange lights pulsing in perfect rhythm, and whispers from a universe that may have lived through countless lifetimes, it becomes clear we are standing at the edge of a new understanding, and that edge feels both thrilling and humbling. The discoveries Webb is making are challenging the very foundation of modern science. The laws we've trusted for decades, based on the standard model of physics and Einstein's theory of relativity, are now being tested in ways no one could have predicted. Dark matter, dark energy, cosmic inflation. These are just the pieces we know are missing, but Webb is showing us that maybe the puzzle is even bigger than we thought. Some scientists now believe that to truly understand the universe, we'll need a whole new way of thinking. That new vision might include ideas from neuroscience, information theory, and even artificial intelligence. When we look at how galaxies are connected, how energy moves across the stars, some patterns start to resemble how our own brains work. Yes, researchers have compared maps of the cosmic web to brain cells and found surprising similarities. It's as if nature uses the same blueprint to build both stars and thoughts. What does that mean for us? Maybe it means we're more connected to the universe than we ever imagined, that our minds and the cosmos are made from the same invisible threads, that our curiosity, our need to ask questions, is not separate from the stars, but a reflection of them. This is not just science, this is wonder, and it reminds us, no matter our age, that discovery never stops, that it's never too late to learn something new or to be amazed again like we were when we were young. So if this journey has lit even a small spark in your heart, stay with us. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss what's coming next. Like this video, share it with someone who loves the mystery of life, and tell us in the comments, what part of this cosmic story moved you the most? And now, as promised, here's the special message. The greatest discoveries often begin with one simple question. Don't be afraid to ask yours, because even in the vast silence of space, a single voice, yours, can begin something extraordinary.